Today, let us talk on another topic: late night sleep, obesity, and diabetes. The hidden metabolic crisis destroying our future generation. Every generation faces a danger. Our generation faces a danger hiding in plain sight: late night sleep. Children, teenagers, and adults all believe that sleeping late is normal. But inside the body, chaos begins. The brain cannot repair. The hormones cannot reset. The liver cannot detoxify. The pancreas cannot control sugar. The fat cells expand. The mind becomes unstable. The future becomes uncertain. Late night sleep is silently creating obese children, diabetic teenagers, emotionally unstable youth, tired, exhausted adults, a weaker, sicker generation. We are not facing a lifestyle problem. We are facing a public health crisis, and today we will uncover the science behind it and the path to reversing it for our families, our children, and our entire society. 1. Introduction: a nation that sleeps late becomes a nation that falls sick. Early across households, cities, and villages, we see the same pattern. Children sleeping at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., teenagers scrolling their phones till sunrise, parents awake watching TV or social media, students studying late to catch up, adults working late into the night. What we don't realize is this: when sleep moves to the night, life moves forward. When sleep is delayed, disease moves closer. Late night sleep is no longer a bad habit. It has become a biological threat leading to obesity, diabetes, fatty liver, hormonal collapse, depression, anxiety, heart disease, cancer, early aging. We are literally turning a generation diabetic before they are even adults. 2. Why late sleeping is so dangerous. The scientific truth. To understand the dangers, we must understand the circadian rhythm, our 24-hour biological clock set by nature. Every organ has a timing: night, 10 p.m., 2 a.m. Brain detox, growth hormone release, fat burning, metabolism, reset, memory storage, immune repair. Daytime, digestion, learning, physical activity, hormonal activity, appetite regulation. When we sleep late, the entire system collapses. E3. Physiology. What happens inside the body? When you sleep late, A. Cortisol becomes high at night. Cortisol should be low at night, but late night wakefulness plus screens make cortisol abnormally high. Effects: belly fat increases, insulin resistance develops, blood sugar rises, appetite goes out of control, inflammation increases cortisol at night. Guaranteed obesity in the future. B. Melatonin is suppressed. Melatonin is the master clock, anti-diabetic, anti-obesity hormone. Late night light, screens, EMFs, melatonin drops. Low melatonin leads to poor metabolism, poor fat burning, high blood sugar, low immunity, high inflammation. Melatonin is also anti-cancer. Losing it at night increases future cancer risk. C. Growth hormone, GH, shuts down. GH is released only during deep sleep between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. GH burns fat, builds muscle, repairs organs, improves insulin sensitivity. Late sleeping. No GH release, fat accumulates, plus muscles weaken, plus healing stops. This is why teenagers who sleep late look tired, puffy, overweight, physically weaker. D. Insulin becomes confused, diabetes risk, late night wakefulness, raises blood sugar, raises insulin, causes insulin resistance, damages pancreatic beta cells. Even without overeating, late sleepers develop belly fat, prediabetes, high fasting sugar. This is the metabolic disaster silently rising in youth. E. Leptin and ghrelin get disturbed. Leptin, fullness hormone. Ghrelin, hunger hormone. Result: late night cravings, excess eating, desire for junk food, emotional hunger, rapid weight gain. This is why students suddenly gain 8 to 12 kg within months. F. Liver timing becomes disturbed. Liver detox and fat metabolism occur between 1 to 3 a.m. If a student is awake, fatty liver increases, triglycerides rise, cholesterol worsens. India's fatty liver epidemic is closely linked to late night sleep. 4. Visible consequences in students and young adults. Rapid obesity, especially belly fat, hormonal fat. Early diabetes children are becoming insulin resistant at 16, 17, 18 years. Fatty liver, even non-drinkers. PCOS and hormone problems in girls due to circadian disruption plus insulin resistance. Gynecomastia in boys, high insulin plus low GH plus low testosterone. Depression, anxiety, and emotional instability. The sleep-deprived brain cannot regulate emotions. Poor academic performance. Despite studying late, memory collapses, low motivation and low confidence, biochemical burnout, short temper and irritation because the prefrontal cortex is inflamed, increased risk of heart disease, metabolic damage starts early, appearance changes, puffy face, dark circles, acne, dull skin. This is not normal. This is metabolic illness caused by late sleeping. 5. The dangerous future consequences. If late-night sleep continues for years, the risks include type 2, diabetes, hypertension, heart attack, stroke, severe obesity, PCOS, infertility, chronic fatigue syndrome, mood disorders, dementia risk, some cancers, breast, colon, prostate, early death. This is not a minor lifestyle issue. This is a life-threatening pattern that begins in adolescence. 6. Why students are the worst affected students. Overuse phones, study late, sleep during the day, eat junk at night, have emotional stress, lack physical activity, are exposed to high EMF and blue light, have dopamine addiction from reels to gaming. This combination is metabolic suicide. 7. What can be done? Powerful solutions. Sleep timing, non-negotiable sleep by 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m., wake by 5, 6 a.m. This single change can reduce weight, stabilize blood sugar, improve mood, strengthen memory, restore hormones. B. Stop screens 1-2 hours before bed, no mobile in bed. Night mode doesn't fully help. Blue light blocks melatonin. C. Morning sunlight 10 to 15 minutes every morning resets the circadian rhythm. D. Early dinner, latest by 7:30 p.m., reduces weight, plus improves digestion. E. Regular exercise, at least 30-45 minutes. Improves insulin sensitivity, burns fat, reduces cortisol. F. Reduce stress and hyperarousal. Deep breathing, meditation, gratitude, journaling, mind-calming practices. G. No daytime sleep, except a short 10-20 minute power nap if needed. H. For chronic insomnia, natural therapies. Help at your center, students benefit from PEMF, vagus nerve stimulation, vibroacoustic therapy, infrared, red light therapy, brain tap, sound frequencies, theta e delta. They help restore sleep-wake cycles safely. 8. Creating a better society. What we must change. Parents, stop praising night study. Start protecting your child's sleep. Schools educate students on sleep, metabolism, and digital hygiene. Coaching centers stop forcing late-night batches. Students choose health, improve marks naturally. Society normalize. Early sleep. Early rise. Balanced routine. Physical activity. Mindfulness. Digital discipline. A society that sleeps late becomes a society that falls sick early. A society that respects circadian rhythm becomes a society that thrives. A society that sleeps late becomes a society that falls sick early. A society that protects sleep becomes a society that thrives. Late-night sleep is not harmless. It is the seed of obesity, diabetes, hormonal collapse, depression, and chronic disease. But the body is miraculous. It can heal. It can recover. It can reset if we return to nature's timing. Tonight is not the night to scroll. Tonight is not the night to study. Tonight is the night to protect your future. Save your sleep. Save your metabolism. Save your mind. Save your life. Let us rebuild a future where children sleep early, wake with energy, live with vitality, think clearly, stay healthy, and grow into a strong society. Healing begins with sleep. Your future begins tonight. 9. Final message. A warning and a hope. Late night sleep is not harmless. It is the seed of obesity, diabetes, depression, and chronic disease. But the good news is the body can heal. The moment a child begins sleeping early, hormones repair, weight reduces, blood sugar stabilizes, mind becomes calmer, memory strengthens, confidence returns. The future of our society depends on restoring nature's clock in our homes. Let us save our youth from a lifetime of metabolic suffering. Let us rebuild a generation that sleeps well, thinks clearly, stays fit, and lives long. Healthy sleep, healthy hormones, healthy body, healthy future. Heal the sleep and you heal the society. Thank you, Holistic Wellness Foundation, IMFAL, Healing Beyond Boundaries.